Nice call. Hear me okay? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Awesome. Last car, you got me okay? Perfect. You're going to see in a good spot. You know where the controls are on the bottom, and the steering is also has a little control on the left. Buckle up. And then before you roll, you do have to roll your windows up. That's an insurance thing. So a minute or two, and we will be underway. Alright guys, engage the forward gear and start to follow me out. And this gearbox is pretty cool. F1 type technology. If you leave it at automatic, it learns your driving style. It will downshift for you before the corner. It's really cool. If you were to drive flat out for an entire session, I would recommend leaving it automatic. It'd actually be faster and shifting on your own. With that said, if you want to press that M button on top of the shifter itself, it'll put you in manual mode, and you can use the paddles. So it's up to you, whatever you feel give you the best time while you're here, you can do, automatic or manual. So if the technique's there, I'm going to encourage you to take advantage of the 640 horsepower, the Brembo brakes, and the third generation MRC. Coming up the hill, next stop we'll be doing over 100 miles an hour. This stop we're going pretty slow, and I can use this as an opportunity to illustrate what I mean when I say apex. I want you guys, when I say apex, I would rather see you guys run over top of the red and white curving than miss it by a couple inches. What that does is it actually opens up the corner and enables you to go faster. Also, this track is billiard table smooth, and that's not the only way you can introduce any bumps to give you a feel of what the ride quality is like. That MRC does amazing stuff over bumps. It's an active suspension. It revalves the shocks. I think it's 300 milliseconds. I'd have to look that up. The third generation is way fast, which you can utilize through the S's. The S's are like a high-speed slalom where it's left, right. And this long right turn is turn 6. At the completion of 6, we actually want to slow down just a bit to enable us to turn in from the proper side of the road for 7 and carry more speed for 7. And if we do 7 well, we'll have to slow down a bit for 8. And you compromise 8 as well. You want to stay to the right. And that opens up turn 9 for you. And at the next corner, it's actually a part of the straightaway. It's a little daunting at first lap. You can't see where it goes, but you can stay on throttle through it as long as you know the car's there, and that's why I'm here to help. Brake at this metal bridge. Turn 11 is a critical corner. It goes onto a long back straightaway. Make sure you get to a late apex. And roll on some throttle. And we can stay on power to the next metal bridge. On power. Yep, stay with me. Second car, more throttle. It's just a straightaway, buddy. Follow us. More throttle. On throttle to the metal bridge. And then we'll lift off the gas and brake pretty hard. We have to slow down almost 100 miles an hour for the next corner. That's 7 speed. Time for your apex in the next corner, which is slow, and on some throttle. Good level of braking for 13. This is an important section to look far ahead. Kind of confusing, the road goes all over the place. Look to the last corner, there's 2 cones, 2 orange cones together, look to those orange cones. You're in 15, very late apex, you have a little straightaway that follows. Oh, you do not have to brake, stay on some throttle on the way through, and just keep the car in line. Look to those green reference cones, those green apex cones. All the way down to those green cones. And rolling on some throttle. And decelerating just a bit for 19. 19's pretty quick. Back to some throttle. brake just after the metal bridge. The metal bridge is a recurring theme as far as brake references, where you see them generally just slowing down. Late apex 20, point the car down the straightaway, and now accelerate. Yep, hard throttle. We can stay on throttle all the way to the first braking reference to the right. And hard brake at that braking reference. Good job. Let's slow down just a bit, waiting for the last car. Last car, yep. Any sound up to it? On some throttle going through turn 2. Look up to the bridge, it'll help tell you how much throttle you can give it. Off the gas. Search those apex references here in the S's. Planning ahead. Like a saw, planning and looking as far ahead as you can. Here in 6, again, we slow up just a little bit on exit to ensure we can get over towards the right side of the road for 7. Slowing down in 8, and again compromising 8. And braking around the bridge, that metal bridge again. Pulling the car down, again look into the corner. On throttle, and we'll stay on power to the next metal bridge. When we get to the metal bridge, lift off the gas and begin to apply hard braking. Last car, when you get to the bridge, start slowing down. Nice job. Keep looking ahead, last car. Look a little further ahead. Looking further ahead means looking at the references sooner. Picking up the references sooner. Look down to that apex early. Look down to the next straightaway early. Well done, gentlemen. Alright, we're in the right-handed carousel, a little throttle modulation. Get the car online. And we're going to hit this lap. Good job, guys. So as we come in, I want you to stop directly behind me and put it in park and stay in your car for a few moments. Either myself or Nate will help you retrieve your data. Go ahead and put it in park. If you look on your center dash, the Q, you'll notice a couple options. Press stop record for me.